Hey everyone, I'm here with our midweek read aloud, and I hope that you were able to come to our VBS last Sunday night. And if not, it's available to watch. We live streamed it, and now you can find it on my YouTube channel. So I invite you to watch that. Our kids met Moses, and they met Matilda, a very stressed out Israelite, and they met Pharaoh even. And Moses led them across the Red Sea as they walked across on dry ground because God parted the waters. So we're kind of reviewing that story this week, and we're thinking about how in Exodus, when the Israelites are going through the desert, escaping from Egypt, they realize that Pharaoh and the army have decided to chase after them. Pharaoh changed his mind again. So they are very upset and saying, "Why did you bring us out here to die, Moses?" And Moses tells them, "Be still, the Lord is going to deliver you." So, does he? The Lord does deliver them. He allows them to cross on dry ground and get away from the Egyptians. So, our book today is called The Snowbear. This is one that Joseph and I, my 4-year-old and I, really like. It's by Sean Taylor and Claire Alexander. When Iggy and Martina went to bed, everything was the same as usual. But snow came in the night. Snow, then more snow, and when Iggy looked out of the window, the whole world was white. Their mom told them, "Make a snowman if you want, but be careful because the hill is too steep and slippery." Martina said, "I'm shivering." Iggy slipped right over because the path was icy. Martina almost slipped over because she was laughing so much. They made a snowman. But their snowman looked more like a snow bear. "He looks happy to be made," said Martina. And it was true. "Now let's slide down the hill," said Iggy. "It's too steep and slippery," said Martina. "We can do it," Iggy told her. But what did their mom say? She said not to go on the hill, right? You think they're going to? And they did. They slid and bumped even faster than they thought they were going to. The cold wind made their faces tingle. The sledge kept going down the hill and into the trees, into the woods. Uh-oh. Looks like a long way, doesn't it? The air felt even colder. It seemed they were never going to stop. They're looking a little worried now, aren't they? What have we done? Kind of a thing. But they did. They finally stopped, didn't they? Nothing moved except for one gray pigeon. See it up here? "I want to go home," said Martina. "So do I," said Iggy. He got off the sledge and tried to pull it back the way they'd come. But Mom was right. It was too steep and slippery. Uh-oh. How are they going to get back up that big long hill? The pigeon clapped its wings. Then it was gone. Standing between two trees was a wolf. Iggy and Martina looked at it. The wolf looked back. Its eyes were as cold as icicles. Then there was a sound. Something was coming. The wolf turned its head. The three of them stared. It was the Snowbear. He was lolloping down the hill towards them. The wolf backed off. It turned tail, and it was gone. Then the Snowbear picked up the children, it picked up the sledge, and it carried them home. "Thank you for helping," Iggy said. But the Snowbear didn't say anything. It just went back to where they'd made it. When Mom came to find them, she asked, "What have you been doing?" "We made a Snowbear," Iggy told her. "And he came alive," said Martina. "He's lovely," Mom smiled, "and he'll take a long time to melt." But the next day, the weather was warm and the Snowbear wasn't there. "Where is he?" asked Iggy. "He could have melted already," Martina told him. And maybe she was right about that. "Or he could have gone back in the woods and he's alive down there," said Iggy. And maybe he was right about that. What do you see there? See footprints? He was kind of a magic Snowbear, wasn't he? So, the reason I chose this book, you can probably think of the reason yourself. But the Israelites were in trouble, weren't they? They were out in the desert, having escaped Egypt, being let go by Pharaoh. And they hear Pharaoh's army chasing after them, and they're scared. Can they save themselves at that point? They've got no hope up against chariots and horses and strong, powerful Egyptians. But God had no problem saving them. He said, "The Egyptians are going to see my glory today because I am going to get you guys across this Red Sea." And he does. So I was just thinking about, how the Snowbear steps in and saves them when they can't save themselves. And of course, that's just a made-up pretend story for fun. But I hope it gets you thinking about how God can do that for us, okay? So let's have faith and trust in Him this week. See you guys. Have a great week.